Derik here, and we're doing our pre-construction, our pre-drywall, pre-installation walkthrough here. And you're going to start, Derik, and I'm just pretend I'm here and just go ahead like the client's here.
Alrighty. So out here on your front porch, you've got a weatherproof protected GFI outlet, and you've got three of them outside. You got this one by your back patio, one by your air conditioner. They are all tied to the GFI in the garage. So the ones outside will not actually have the reset button, but the one in the garage will. Here at your front door, you do have a push button doorbell with your door chime right there mounted.
Okay.
Once you're inside, you do have two switches. One switch is for the light out here on your porch.
Right there.
Yep, that one out there. And then the other switch is for your light here in the entryway. And it is a three-way switch that is tied to this light and these two can lights. They're in line. And the other side of that three-way switch is right around here in the hallway.
Okay.
As you come into your den here, you will have one switch for your light in here. You got your outlets around the room, and then you got a TV hookup over there on that wall. As you come around here to your kitchen, so light switch here for your 4 can lights. Over here is your refrigerator hookup. So water supply for an ice maker or dispenser in the door. Plug there. That's just temporary right now, so we got power here for the trades. They will swap that out. Outlets here at this height, those are the ones that will be above your countertops. Again, they are all GFI protected as well. Depending on how the electricians run it, whether or not you've got a GFI on each side or if you just got one GFI. If any of the outlets in the kitchen are not working, then you would want to check the reset button. Black cord there is the 220 power for your range, and then the outlet above there is for your microwave circuit that will go above that. That there is one of your exterior hose bibs for outside. Here at your kitchen sink, you will have two switches. One switch is for the light above your sink. The other switch is for your garbage disposal. And then this outlet here is where your garbage disposal and your dishwasher will be plugged into. As you come around here into your great room, you will have 3 switches over here on this wall. 2 of them are for your ceiling fan pre-wire. So one would operate the light, one would operate the fan. The other one is for your half-hot outlet, which is that outlet over there in the corner. And again, when they install that outlet, it will be turned upside down compared to the other ones, and the top one will be controlled by the switch. The bottom one will be hot all the time. And then you've got a TV and phone hookup over here on this wall. You got a light switch for the 2 lights here in front of your fireplace. Here at your sunroom, you will have 3 switches, 2 of them for your ceiling fan pre-wire, 1 for your half-hot over there. Light switch and a light for your back patio, and then that there is your plug there, your exterior plug on your back patio. As you come around towards the master bedroom, smoke detector in the ceiling there. You got a smoke detector in each of the rooms, and you got one out here by the hallway. They are all hardwired together to where if one goes off, they all go off. And then, of course, they have the 9-volt battery backup that will start chirping at you if the battery's off. You will have 3 switches in here. 2 of them are for your ceiling fan pre-wire. 1 is for your half-hot, which is that outlet over there. And then you've got a TV and phone hookup over here on this wall. And then that there is your other hose bib there on the back side of your home. As you come into your master bath, you will have 3 switches. One is for the lights here above the double vanity. One is for your can light there above your shower. And then the third switch is for your ceiling fan, or in here, not ceiling fan, but your exhaust fan. And then you've got a light switch and a light for your master closet there. And come around down the hallway.
And there's the bath toilet right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Toilet, tub, shower.
Okay.
Yep. Down the hallway. This here is the smoke detector that is out here outside the bedrooms. As you're coming down the hallway, so the two switches here, again, one of them is a three-way switch for the lights here in your entry. The other one is a three-way switch for the light here in the hallway. And the other side of that three-way switch is right here around the corner. As you come into your hall bath here, you will have two switches. One switch is for your light above your vanity. The other switch is for your exhaust fan. Then you got your tub and shower, your toilet go there, and your vanity over there. As you come into bedroom 2 here, you will have three switches. Two of them are for your ceiling fan pre-wire. One is for your half hot, which is that one over there. Outlets around the room. Smoke detector as you walk in, and then no TV and phone in here. Same thing for bedroom 3. Three switches as you come in. Two for your pre-wire, one for your half hot, which is this one over here. Smoke detector as you walk in. Outlets around the room. No TV or phone in here either. As far as your window operation goes, the top one is stationary, bottom one is active. To open it, you would bring it up. It's not froze. Alright, that one's froze. Alright, you bring it up. You got two little clips here that allow it to tilt forward. We install your screens there when we clean at the end, and you have a little lip there that you can pull it out. When you install these, you want to make sure that these actually engage in this channel here, because otherwise if they don't, they can damage your weather stripping. So you get that locked in, close it down, and lock it up. I'm not going to lock it because the ice in there holds it up. As we head here into your utility room, here you got a three-way switch for the light in here, so you can operate it there at that door, or heading out there to your garage. You got your washer and dryer hookups over here, so you got your hot supply, cold supply, your drain, outlet for it to be plugged into, 220 power for your dryer vent. Here at your furnace, so to change your air filter, what you would do is first you would shut this breaker off in here. And then you got a little lip down here on this here that pops out. Your air filter is in there. There towards the end, we do come back and clean or check the furnace, make sure it's at the right temperature and everything. At that time, they will put a little sticker down here that will tell you the size of your filter, which is a 16 by 20 by 1 inch. And then it'll have a little blue arrow on there too that you want to make sure that arrow and the arrow on your filter is flowing the same way. Then this here, you just squeeze the ends, get this back in there, seal it up, put your breaker back on, and you're good to go. We recommend that you change your filter once a month. I recommend when you first move in, changing it every other week for the first 2 months, just because of all the drywall dust and the paint and all that. This here is where your hot water heater will sit. So you will have cold supply, hot leaving out. You will have a shut-off valve like that there on your water heater if you ever need to isolate your water heater. Those two shut-offs there. The bottom one is the main, so that shuts off water to your whole home. This one here is for your exterior hose bibs. So we recommend it about Halloween when you're not going to be using the hoses anymore. Shutting that valve off, disconnect your hoses, open up the valves, let some of that excess water bleed out, and then shut the valves off again. If on those there, if there's anything you do not forget to disconnect the hoses. If you forget to shut the valve off in here, it will not cause them to freeze and pop. but if you leave the hoses on, it'll bypass the frost protection and will cause them to freeze. Out here in your garage, you got a light switch for your light in here. Garage door opener, so this here is for the push button. You got the wires up there hanging for the opener and an outlet. And then you've got two hookups for the eye sensors on both sides of your door opener. Here at your water softener bypass rough in. So this here is where you can hook your water softener into. It'd be hard water in, cold water out, outlet for it to be plugged into, and then a drain here for your softener as well. With this not being a finished garage, you are going to want to make sure you protect that from freezing. So I recommend like the electrical tape that you can plug into the wall, a space heater or something just to make sure to prevent that from freezing up. This here is your GFI outlet that all of your exterior outlets are tied to. Over here is your electrical panel. So right now we just got a couple breakers in there temporarily. When they do their finish, this will all be labeled and marked for you. And you got your main shutoff down there at the bottom. That box up there is your photo cell for your coach lights on the front of your garage. So that will automatically turn them on at night and shut them off in the morning. So this here is my checklist just to make sure I've covered everything. We reviewed all of your rough-in options, which are good. As far as completion schedule is right now, I got rough-in inspection scheduled for tomorrow which will be Wednesday. Once that passes, then I can release it to insulation for insulation to go in either Thursday or Friday at the latest. Once insulation is in, then I got to have insulation and inspections again. Once those pass, then I can start hanging drywall. So I am looking at hopefully to start hanging drywall the first of next week. They will hang it in about a day, but then it'll take a little bit over a week for them to finish it. Then after drywall is done, we come in and we will prime one day, and then trim usually starts the very next day. So this does count as your weekly update since drywall's all next week, and so then I will contact you again once trim starts and start with my weekly updates again.
Well, this concludes our pre-drywall, pre-insulation walkthrough with Derik. Thanks, Derik, for your update. And,
my pleasure.
And anything else we need to know? We're so excited for this whole experience and this adventure to continue, and we're probably looking at this home being finished in you have any estimates now? Or?
I'm guessing towards probably the end of February.
Okay.
We're looking. The only thing that is holding us up right now is our concrete and our brick, just because of it being so cold, not being able to get that in. So
yeah.
I'm hoping that it'll warm up and enough to where that won't hinder us on closing this one.
Okay. So. Well, sounds good. That's the news for now. We appreciate you coming along with us, and have a great day. All right. Also, we're going to take a walk around the house, the perimeter. You can see that the slab is here. There's the spigot right there. The window's been framed in. There's the foundation. The gutters will be installed. Here's the backyard. Right here, nice little backyard with the step right there. Can't see the snow's covering the rear part of the roof. And then here is the side of the house with the little window that goes into the bathroom. Right, that's where the air conditioning heat pump will go.